Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not just talking, he truly puts in the effort, often working harder than most people around him. He is very serious about his responsibilities, pays close attention to detail, and sets high standards for himself. If the environment rewards steady workers who don't need to shout for attention, he'll do very well.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, it's tough for him to brush it off easily. He tends to get upset or anxious if mistakes happen or plans change suddenly, and small problems can sometimes feel very big to him. While he doesn't give up quickly, it takes him some time to recover and get back to normal.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him very respectful and easy to get along with. He goes out of his way to be polite, avoids sharp words, and doesn't pick fights or push his opinions too hard. He's not the type to cause drama or make enemies, but he can sometimes seem distant.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do well in your career, he'll be glad for you in his own quiet way. He may not show his excitement with big celebrations or loud praise, but he won't feel threatened or insecure either. Instead, he'll encourage you with small, caring gestures and kind words.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to resent you or feel jealous if you earn more than him. While he might be a bit quieter than usual as he thinks about what it means, deep down he respects people who work hard and achieve success, no matter if it's a man or a woman. Instead, he uses it as motivation to improve himself.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to be quite careful with money and likes to plan things out before making any big purchases. He pays attention to the details, keeps track of expenses, and doesn't take wild risks with spending. You won't catch him wasting money or shopping just for fun.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't try to impress others by pretending to have more than he does. He values honesty and prefers being practical rather than showy. You won't see him buying flashy things just to keep up with others or to get attention.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is not the most open handed person, but he isn't unkind either. He believes in being fair and polite, helping out when it's truly needed, but he's careful not to give more than he can afford, whether that's money, time, or emotions. However, he's steady and reliable when it really counts.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward about money, not someone who hides things or tries to control you with finances. He values clear communication and will likely keep you in the loop about expenses, savings, or financial plans. You won't have to worry about hidden debts or surprise loans popping up.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared, not left to just one person. He respects fairness and order, so he understands that both partners need to pitch in to keep things running smoothly at home. You can count on him to do his part, especially if you both decide who handles which tasks.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will genuinely help with chores and even things like changing diapers, rather than just standing to the side and telling you what to do. He believes in fairness and wants the home to run smoothly, so he'll follow through with his share of work if you both agree on who does what. He won't be loud or playful about it, but he will get the job done carefully and quietly.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He is not the type to argue just to prove he's right. He prefers to listen quietly, and even if he feels upset inside, he will try to understand where you are coming from. Sometimes he might become withdrawn or silent while he's thinking about what you said.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he makes an effort to stay respectful and polite. He does not lash out with rude words or aggressive actions because he doesn't like to hurt others or cause drama. He believes in handling conflict calmly and would rather work things out peacefully.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does tend to get upset quickly, especially when things don't go as planned or something small goes wrong. While he won't shout or create big fights, his moods can switch fast and he may get anxious or withdrawn over little things. This isn't about being dangerous, but it can feel heavy if you like a peaceful home.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He does find it hard to make mistakes, but he won't blame you just to escape from feeling bad. If he realizes he's done something wrong, he may become quiet and thoughtful, needing a little time to process everything. His apologies will be sincere even if they come softly and not right away.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is careful not to push or force you into anything you're uncomfortable with, whether it's about physical closeness, conversation, or personal space. He values respect and manners and wants you to feel safe and heard in the relationship. You won't have to fight for your voice with him. He takes your feelings seriously.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy, even if you explain it's not about him. He cares deeply and can get easily worried or upset if he feels rejected, sometimes reading too much into the situation. He just needs a little extra kindness when handling sensitive moments like this.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He would never use anything from your intimate life to hurt or embarrass you later on. He values privacy and believes that what happens between you stays just between you two.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values commitment and takes relationships seriously, preferring stability and trust over chasing excitement elsewhere. If you build trust and understanding with him, he will work hard to keep your bond strong.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not the type to be over possessive, jealous, or controlling. Instead, he values respect and gives space for you to be yourself. He doesn't like drama or unnecessary arguments, and he won't keep checking up on you. or question your every move.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature does not come from a controlling mindset. When he shows concern or looks out for you, it's because he genuinely cares about your well being, not because he wants to make all the decisions or keep you under his thumb. He avoids bossy or demanding behaviors and prefers to support you quietly.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and will not expect you to do all the work on your own. He is fair minded and values order. So he understands that raising children is a shared job. You won't feel alone in parenting. He's a partner, not just a bystander.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may find it hard to stay calm at times. Small mistakes or chaos can make him anxious or frustrated quickly, and he might react by raising his voice or becoming sharp for a moment. However, he does not stay angry for long and tries not to be hurtful.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you in being both a mother and your own person. He respects hard work and understands the value of your goals and dreams, not just your role at home. He won't see you only as the kid's caretaker. He knows you have your own identity and interests.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will suddenly ask you to quit your career after having a child. He understands the importance of your work and respects your dedication to both your job and your family. His support is steady and honest, not just words to please you before marriage.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will always be polite and respectful to your parents, making sure to use good manners and speak kindly. While he may not show a lot of open warmth or become very close with them quickly, he will never be rude or dismissive. Real warmth may take time to grow, as he is more reserved and formal by nature. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may feel upset or anxious inside, but he will do his best to handle things calmly on the outside. He doesn't like conflict or loud arguments, so he will avoid saying hurtful things or causing a scene. With your support, he can deal with family stress gently and work to keep peace.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He tends to be respectful of traditions and order, so he may expect you to follow certain family customs and behave more traditionally in front of his relatives, even if he is modern and supportive in private with you. It's not about controlling you, but about wanting to keep harmony and avoid upsetting family elders. With honest conversation, you can find a balance that feels fair, but being a bit traditional around relatives may come up sometimes.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you, though he may do it quietly rather than making a big scene. He believes in fairness and partnership and won't just leave you to face things alone or easily take someone else's side against you. You can count on his steady, gentle support. Even if he isn't the loudest one in the room, he wants you to feel respected and backed up.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a typical mummy's boy. While he respects his mother and wants to keep peace in the family, he also values fairness and believes in supporting his partner. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he may feel nervous or uncomfortable, but he won't blindly side with his family just to avoid trouble. He will listen to both sides and, if needed, gently back you up, especially in private, even if it's hard for him.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private matters with his mother or sister. He values privacy and understands the importance of keeping your personal life between the two of you. This means you can feel safe that your relationship issues won't become family gossip.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with this man means living with someone hardworking, careful, and gentle, but also someone who feels stress and worries easily. Most days, you'll find comfort in his steady ways. He'll do his part at home, respect your efforts, and never make you feel alone in facing problems.